Expansion complete. Please select a land heading to Central Africa. Presence. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis marker placed.
Dee Dee.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. You have arrived at your destination.
Where are your friends?
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
You gotta extract him.
Help! Help me! Help!
Okay.
You have arrived at your destination.
That's the target.
Analysis complete. Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select a land support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
squad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B squad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Good. We captured it alive.
Side ops list updated.
So what kick-started the third boy's powers? If we look at the location and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess. When the plane experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a control tower, due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles east of Kiev. Dead south on the Black Sea is Cyprus's Green Line. So the plane's position was directly north of the hospital where you'd been asleep for 9 years. And this anomaly was reported at exactly the same time that you woke up. The plane was enveloped in flame from the inside out. The fuselage burnt to ashes. There were no survivors, at least not publicly admitted. Your thoughts formed a synchronicity with the boy's psyche and were amplified inside his brain. That would have been more than enough to trigger his abilities. Your rage was like a big bang in his head, blowing the lid off his powers. The boy was then secretly moved to the lab outside of Moscow where Volgin was comatose. There, Volgin's thoughts resonated with the boy and he was awakened. Volgin became the man on fire, hell-bent on getting revenge on you. His instincts led him straight to you. Skullface knew Volgin from Operation Snake Eater, or perhaps from even before. Monitoring this pair of extraordinaries, he discovered the hospital and sent his assassin and XOF. Skullface was probably watching the situation from close by. Then, realizing how useful these two test subjects could be, he approached them. Reacting to Skullface's thirst for revenge, this time the boy let Skullface's will control Volgin. Volgin, at times driven by personal revenge, at times through Skullface's will, kept on moving, though his body was little more than dead meat. Perhaps there were moments where even your thoughts affected him as well. But without the boy's power, it was like the plug had been pulled from the socket. Everything was powered by anger, malice, revenge. This is how the end of the report sums things up. Both the third boy and the man on fire were originally test subjects of paranormal research for military applications, like telekinetically controlling the leader of an enemy nation and making him launch a nuke, or stopping the heart of someone on the wrong side of the Berlin Wall, experimenting with latent human abilities. They were used as tools of the Cold War. The boy's only crime was being born with unique gifts. But he was sacrificed on the altar of war. His life reduced to slavery under other people's wills. Turned into a living weapon with no will of his own. And eventually the only emotion he could feel must have been the desire to get revenge for the hand he'd been dealt. Boss, it's you that awakened the boy's powers. But there's more to it than that. I guess the anger emanating from you was something he could truly relate to. Looking back on it, A lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the third boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the third boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Serac power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either of them? Whose will was controlling Sahelanthropus? According to the report, emotions transmitted in children's brains affect the surrounding magnetic field more strongly. Cerebral nerves are covered with insulation called myelin sheaths to increase impulse speed. The reason for this leakage has to do with the fact that children's myelin sheaths are still developing. So, how many children do you remember being there? Children with a burning desire for revenge and bearing a grudge against you. I can think of only one. Eli. We don't know what kind of life he's had, but the resentment he's shown toward adults is nothing short of extraordinary. The third boy resonated with Eli's mind. And that means Eli bore the strongest animosity of all individuals within the boy's reception range, estimated to be a 3-mile radius, beating out even Volgan and Skullface. The third boy's probably remained hooked on Eli's anger since. You remember at the Devil's House, the third boy showed an interest in Shabani? That must have been his ego making a rare appearance. He may possess abilities far beyond anyone else in the world, but he's still a kid. Maybe them both being kids was enough to bring them together. And if so, maybe with Eli, he isn't feeding off him, but acting in symbiosis with him. So what kickstarted the third boy's powers? If we look at the location and time that his plane went down, we can make a pretty good guess. When the plane experienced the first anomaly, it gave an accurate report of its position to a control tower, due north of the Black Sea, 125 miles. We finished decoding the informant's report. You know, when you brought back all the child soldiers who escaped, Eli knew they'd returned. Needless to say, nobody said a word to him.
I guess they got a message to him somehow.
Eli wasn't put in a corner in timeout. He was locked up in that room, completely cut off from the outside world.
Then how'd he find out?
There's only one possibility I can think of. The Soviet Union has been researching military applications for psi phenomena.
Psi?
Things like psychokinesis and ESP, extrasensory perception.
You mean moving objects without touching them? Knowing what card somebody's holding up? Psychic powers? Come on. I thought that was just another bunch of disinformation aimed at the West.
Just bear with me a second. One type of ESP is telepathy. It's the ability to know another person's thoughts through nonverbal means.
You're saying Eli read our minds?
It's the only idea that doesn't involve someone getting to him.
Ocelot.
Look, psi research isn't some hocus pocus. It's all evidence-based, scientific.
There's gotta be another explanation. Maybe one of the kids stuck a note to your back.
I hope that's the case. But I am convinced that they have, or Eli has, a connection to some force we have yet to identify. You better watch yourself, boss.
How am I supposed to do that?
If he is depending on something for help, well, that's his Achilles heel. If you can figure out what that something is, you might be able to use it against him.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and the medical team is looking after the kids left on Mother Base. For the moment, they don't seem too panicked. But boss, get this. Eli got those kids to plot their armed uprising as a diversion. Also, he could steal Sahelanthropus and escape. That brat got us good. Set us up and knocked us down. And then there's that mystery kid who was with Eli. With those two working together, I'd say things won't be over for a long time yet.
Please select a landing zone. Deploying. Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's African peach. The shape of its petals gives it the nickname the pincushion. It's used in local traditional medicine as a pain reliever and tranquilizer. We've heard there's an Afrikaans English interpreter operating somewhere in that area. If you extract him, he could be plenty useful for us.
Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated. Clouds approaching.
Stay.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Analysis complete.
Talk.
Where are your friends? Speak.
Analysis complete. Analysis
That's
complete.
the target.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Speak.
The
Where are
map
your
has
friends?
been updated. Side-op completed. Side-ops list updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Extraction arrived at Mother
Okay,
Base.
okay.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis marker placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Marker placed.
Hey, fella, stay okay.
Spit it out.
The
Where are
map
the others?
has been updated. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
coming too. Roger that.
Analysis marker placed. Analysis marker placed. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
You gotta extract him.
Hey fella, wat gaan aan? Wat?
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Big Boss het hier op die grens opgedag.
Jy's nie ernstig nie. Ek bedoel, ek hoor die groot baas is terug in besigheid, man.
Glo my, ek het op goeie gesag. Blykbaar was ook Big Boss vir die ontploffing by Vina Olifant veroorsaak.
Hoekom sal hy 'n brandstoftank opblaas?
Dis nie vir die hand liggend nie. Hy haat die CIA vir die moord op sy manne. En nou is die sakebaan. Die aanvalsbevel op sy basis gegee in die avond.
Wat het dit te doen met die vinder?
Moet ek weet. Dis onmoontlik om die tred te hou met al die bande tussen die soldate en die militante magte. As die lakkie aan ons kant is, dan is uiteindelik teen nog gekontrakteer word.
Dis nie 'n vertroostende gedagte nie.
Soos ek gesê het, wees wakker.
Oh, kak.
Ek sien julle.
Ja. Okay.
Weather will clear shortly.
Where are the others?
Talk. Talk.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. You have arrived at your destination.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Where are your friends?
Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
He's coming too. Roger that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Extract him.
Outpost captured.
your friend.
The map has been updated.
Good.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested. Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been
This is
added.
Sequan. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is Sequan. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Please select a mission.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Good. You captured it alive.
Development project has been added. Please specify a project. 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 Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a heading to Mother Base.
Boss, welcome back. Send me out on a mission, boss.
Boss. Boss.
The weather will clear shortly.
What's up, boss? Boss, got time to train with me?
let us know if you need supplies.
Side ops list updated. Please the landing zone confirmed.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly
Please
at
select a
LZ.
mission.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Boss, we found weapons in the children's section of the living quarters. As you know, weapons are strictly off limits. We've got some rule breakers. The weapons we found were handmade. Blades ground out of knives and forks, a couple of bow guns built out of scrap, and explosives made using detergents. And get this, the explosives were tightly packed with nails. The kids put the blame on, you guessed it, Eli. I guess that's what he meant by consequences.
I questioned him about it. But this time he claimed they want to be put out on missions. Send us to the battlefield, he says.
Miller, enough is enough. You've protected him too much already. It's my turn to question him.
Protected?
What Eli's doing is issuing a threat. Comply with my demands or I'll respond with force. But it'll be war at this rate. Forks and soap aren't gonna kill us, but some of them will end up dead. Is that what you want? Now, I hate to say it, but they want to be on the battlefield. It's time you gave up this fantasy.
Eli, he said they'd rise up against us if we bring the last kid back.
There, you see? Ignore his demands. Don't let him return to quarters. That attitude is contagious. We'd lose control over them for good.
For the time being, we've confiscated those handmade weapons. We're bumping up security and the number of psychiatric counselors. As for Eli...
He needs some very special care.
You mean solitary?
Well, we can't leave him in contact with the other kids. If you won't do it, I will. Boss, keep working on extracting those kids.
We gave Ralph, that kid who died in the accident, a burial at sea. The man in charge of that facility has been severely punished. But ever since, the kids have been acting strange. It's obvious they've lost their trust in adults. I was getting reports of them ignoring the staff, or getting insolent, and even violent. And a few days later, several of the kids did a disappearing act. They snuck into choppers and shipping containers and got off base. Why?
Please select a mission.
Your guess is as good as mine. These kids were born in a war zone and forced to grow up as war fighters. If they're left alone, war is how they'll die. But I thought we showed them there are other reasons to live. I never liked having children on Mother Base. But the thought of them going back to the battlefield and picking up their old lifestyle is something I can't stomach. It makes me think of Chico, 9 years ago. We have to get those kids back. Hell, they know too much about our operation. I never expected even the kids to betray us.
Snake, are you okay? Snake!
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Quiet.
Quiet. Our silent assassin. Where's the sniping point?
Get him!
Sniper just disappeared. Zero visibility. If you can't mark him, you don't stand a chance.
Stay sharp.
Sandstorm approaching.
Look out, boss. Take cover. There's a laser sight trained on your head.
Development complete.
Go! Dee Dee!
Attack!
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Please specify a project. Please select a mission.
Boss, you okay?
Mother Base
Could it
is
be that sniper?
red.
Quiet. Quiet. Our silent assassin.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Boss, you okay? Could it be that sniper? Boss, you okay?
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
Boss, don't overdo it. You can always settle the score some other time. Better to live and fight another day. Boss, that's a serious injury. It won't heal on its own. You'll need to treat it with first aid.
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake? Snake!
Boss, our GMP is now in the red. If it stays this way, staff morale will fall and the men will start leaving Diamond Dogs. You've got to bring in more funds and keep costs down.
Please select a mission. Mission accepted. Deploying.
Retrieve the film canister our informant hid in Spookmate Keep before he died. It contains vital information on Skullface's plan. For now, our only clue is the garbled photograph the informant tried to send us before the end. We're working on analyzing the data, but there's no time to wait. A KGB Spetsnaz squad is after the target as well. Boss, go to Spookmate Keep and use the VI to lead you to where the film canister is hidden. It is paramount you retrieve the target before the enemy does.
Mother Base is the map has been updated. Please supplies requested. Vehicle drop complete.
has what you need for recon.
Detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. You have arrived at your destination.
Sтой!
Detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Extraction failed.
Completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Road has been updated. Extraction arrived at Metabase.
That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone.
Infiltrated.
No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss. Mission complete. Great work. Good. You captured it alive. It's a pretty rare animal you caught. Boss, we have an emergency. There's been another outbreak of the vocal cord parasites on the base. several men are dead. It started in the laboratory on the quarantine platform where the radiation leak occurred. I'd only just deployed the security team. I've sent in a rescue team to help, but they haven't returned. Boss, I need you on this. Come back to Mother Base ASAP. Here we go again. There's been another outbreak in the laboratory. The quarantine platform. We sent a team to investigate and recover the survivors, but they haven't returned.
There's nothing on the radio either. We got a backup team ready to go. Just give the order and
I'll go alone.
Boss, what are you... There's no need for that.
We can't afford to lose anyone else.
We have no idea what's going on
Exactly. Anyone still alive's at their breaking point. Last thing we need is another unit storming in. No telling how they'd react.
Fine. First off, check how much the infection has spread. Rescue comes next, after we know the situation. When you're ready to move, just use the iDroid.
We have no idea why the parasite has showed up again. I thought we took care of it.
Please select
We need more information. Find out what's going on, boss. Select the mission on your iDroid.
Boss, we have another outbreak of the vocal cord parasite inside the quarantine platform's laboratory. Several men are dead. It began after we discovered that radiation leak in the facility's research block. I dispatched the security team to seal off the source and move the researchers to the containment block next to it. That's when they discovered the outbreak. I immediately sealed the laboratory and sent a MOP-3 rescue team, but they haven't returned and comms are dead. We have no idea why the parasite has showed up again. I thought we took care of it. I'd like to get any asymptomatic personnel out of there, but we can't tell who's infectious and who's not. We need more information. Like how to tell the two apart. Find out what's going on, boss.
Boss, let's go over the situation again. We've got another parasite outbreak in the laboratory on the quarantine platform.
What is this?
No idea.
Damn it! What the? Shit!
We've sealed all the exits to keep it from spreading. No one's getting out. One of the researchers inside managed to isolate the parasite behind the outbreak. He faxed over his findings. Code Talker's analyzing them now.
Why this new outbreak, despite our inoculation? This is still unclear. Introducing the Wolbachia to the infected. prevented symptoms during the last epidemic. The parasites lodge in the victim's throat, forming a mating pair. But the Wolbachia turns the male to female. Two females can neither copulate nor lay eggs.
That's why the rescue team went in with more Wolbachia. But the outbreak still isn't under control.
They should not be capable of laying eggs. Yet, we have a new outbreak. And the Wolbachia have no effect. I pray this is not some new strain. If it is,
then someone may have brought it here. If there's a spy running around.
For now, we must focus on discerning the outbreak mechanism. The cases show another alarming new development. It is now even more difficult to tell who is infected. The eggs propagate out of sight. No external symptoms. One who appears healthy may be dying on the inside.
What the hell happened in there? Boss, I still can't raise the rescue team I sent in. We know how to proceed if we just knew how to ID the symptoms. Finding that out is part of your job in there. Hang on, Snake. We've just had a transmission from inside. Here's the audio.
It all makes sense now. I win.
Where's it coming from?
Unknown. It cut off before we could get a fix. It all makes sense. Think he means the parasite? No way to know. But right now, that's all we've got. Hopefully he can tell us something. We'll have to close the tent behind you, boss. Don't think the infection's airborne, but... Find the source of that transmission, boss. Find our man.
You never know.
What is it?
Something sweet. I can smell it even through the mask.
The rescue team reported that too. Said it smelled like ripe fruit.
We cannot allow the infection to spread. If anyone shows symptoms, you must put them out of their misery.
That includes me.
The parasites killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood. got a mask. He's with the rescue team. And the guy from before.
You're kidding, right?
Was that more of the message? We'll try to clean it up.
Why?
I thought we could count on you, boss. Mission failed.
Search the building and locate whoever sent that transmission. Guess the parasites killed him. Don't touch him. He's covered in blood. He's got a mask. He's with the rescue team. And the guy from before. Was that more of the message? We'll try to clean it up.
Analysis, Camargo placed.
Wait!
Staff member has died.
Another transmission.
Analysis, Camargo placed.
I have analyzed part of the data that was faxed out. It appears even those who barely spoke became symptomatic. This must be some kind of mutation.
Has died. Analysis, Camargo placed.
What the hell happened?
At least you're okay.
What's going on?
I win. I'm no snail.
Damn it.
So he sent the transmission. Seems like he had a way of IDing who's symptomatic. But what was he trying to say? Snail. Yes, of course. It all makes sense now. Do not let anyone showing symptoms get outside.
As infection progresses, it triggers an overwhelming urge to get out in the open. That's the parasite controlling them. Once outside, the birds will feed on infected bodies, spreading the parasite on land. The whole world will be infested. You have to shoot, boss. We can't let them outside. Damn it! We can't allow any contagious individuals to leave. Shoot, Snake!
Has died. Staff member has died.
That's it. That's good. You still have those goggles. If you see a glow in someone's throat, that means they are infected. And all you can do is give them a quick death. He's infected. Kill him. We can't save him now.
Member has died.
Man. Sorry.
Has died.
Snake! You just killed your own... Emmerich, what the hell? Nobody asked for your opinion. You expect me to just stand by and watch this?
Member has died. Staff member has died. Staff member has died. Staff member has died.
Why?
Has died.
Boss!
You're insane, Snake! He was one of your men!
Died. Member has died. died.
Please, kill me, boss!
Member has died.
Oh, mate! They're going outside! Oh, we're dead anyway! Boss! Boss! Hey! Let's let the boss decide. Live and die by your order, boss. Boss!
Shooting your own men. That's not the big boss I knew.
Has died. Member has died.
Hang on, boss. Is he wearing a mask? He might not be infected. Examine him with those goggles. Carry the rescue team member to the exit. He's the only one not infected.
The map has been updated.
Got a survivor. Unlock the door. Wait. I don't think I made it after all.
What? You just checked him.
Could it have progressed this quickly?
Boss, take another look at him with the goggles.
He is infected.
I don't believe it.
Maybe it got in through my wounds. They're waiting now. All of them. Do it.
I'm sorry, boss.
Staff member has died.
There's nothing we could have done for them. We're all grateful, boss.
It's your fault! They're dead because of you!
What?
He's right. I killed him with my own hands.
They were on your side! I'm on your side! And you turned them all to ashes!
They wanted you to shoot. It was that or be burned alive. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Wait. I won't scatter your sorrow to the heartless sea. I will always be with you. Plant your roots in me. You're all diamonds.
We're not burying them at sea. What then?
We'll make diamonds from their ashes. Take them into battle with us.
A shining light to our brothers in arms, even in death.
We are diamond dogs.
Mission
Boss,
list updated.
I don't know how you do it. All I could do was obsess over revenge, doubting my comrades along the way. But even after all we've accomplished, the phantom pain never let up. If anything, it just got worse. But you understood that from the start, didn't you? From the moment you opened your eyes in that hospital, you knew it wouldn't go away. Yet you've been fighting the pain and confronting your phantoms the whole time. Knowing full well the battle would never end, not till the day you die. I respect that now, more than ever. It's an honor and a privilege, Big Boss.
Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission.